Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy and this is Happiness Created. It's 5 under 5 time. I'll have more on that in just a bit. DIY number 1. So I have this wreath form from the Dollar Tree, and I have these planks and the wooden spatula and flipper or whatever, turner, that's what it is, flipper. Anyway, and then some rub-on transfer and this beautiful ribbon I got at Michael's for 90% off. It is a Christmas ribbon, but I think it's great for Farmhouse. Let me know what you think. Anyway, so I'm going to hot glue the end to the rest of the ribbon, and I'm just going to go around this entire wreath form and wrap the whole thing in this gorgeous ribbon. And then once I get to the end, I'm just going to flip it back over and I'm just going to hot glue the end. Oh, and I guess I should probably mention that I do that to the back of the wreath. I guess that's kind of, I don't know, that's nothing I really had to say. That's kind of, anyway. So now I'm taking the fork and turner and one of the little wooden planks. Now this wooden plank kind of went through a little bit of transformation / mistakes. Anyway, I was trying to decide which color to paint it. I started out with the sandstone from Waverly, the new chalk paint, and then I tried some of the terracotta in red clay, but neither one of them were really the right color. It just didn't match up with the ribbon. I didn't like it. So I figured I would at least paint the back with the sandstone so that it covers that red piece. In the end, I don't know. So I took the antique wax anyway, and I went over the front, and then I took my crocodile and I was poking 2 holes because I was originally planning on putting this, and I'm just showing you, I poked the hole. And a little piece fell off, but you can just touch that up with a little bit of antique wax and nobody will notice. So I was going to hang it from the top of the wreath, and I don't know. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if I made a mistake or not, but I decided to put it elsewhere. So I stained the fork and the turner as well. So I was trying to decide if I was going to glue it to the spoon and fork. I'm just going to call it a spoon, guys. So in the end, I went with it down on the fork and spoon. So because I painted the back, I didn't think it was going to stick very well. So I just took out a whole new plank and I just used the antique wax on the front and all of the sides that were visible. So then, as you saw, I just kind of traced where I wanted the plank to go on the spoon and fork so that it looked even and placed well. So, and then I'm taking some of the wood glue and a little bit of hot glue to just attach the wood piece, the wood plank, to the spoon and the fork. So now that that's all glued together, I am just going to take some hot glue and I'm going to glue the spoon and the fork to the wreath form itself. So once that's done, I'm going to take this beautiful ribbon and I am going to make a bow. As you know, it's one of the only bows I know how to make. So I am going to make the awareness ribbon, and then you just kind of, I don't know, like bend it and flip it until and then so you're doing like a crisscross thing, and then you cinch it in the center and tie it with some twine, and ta-da, you have a bow. How cute is that? Like, seriously, it's adorable. So then I'm going to take some more of this twine. I love this twine, guys. I don't know if you've found this yet, but I love it. It's like a tan color and the natural. It's gorgeous. It's from Dollar Tree, of course. So I just wrapped it around 3 of my fingers. I kind of spread them out a little bit. Took 3 of my fingers, wrapped it around, and then I'm just going to tie some more of the twine in the center to make a little bow. I think it's adorable, and like I said, this twine is just, it's really great quality and it's really pretty. So anyhow, I'm kind of rambling, I'm sorry. Anyway, I am going to hot glue the bow to the wreath form, and then I'm going to take the twine bow and I'm going to glue that right on top of the other bow. And then I am going to dovetail the ends, and then I just tack the twine to the tails of the bow, just so they're not flopping around, you know, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so I'm going to take this rub-on transfer and I'm just going to decorate that plank piece at the bottom, and then I do put a couple of leaves on the spoon or the fork and the turner thing. And then once I adjust the bow, that's it for this project. How stinking adorable is this? I absolutely love it. I think it's going to look super cute in a kitchen, of course. Let me know what you guys think. So as I said earlier, this video is part of the 5 Under 5 monthly challenge hosted by Missy from the Crafty Cove DIY and Emily from Farm Charm Chic. And this month's guest host is LaParsha from Creating It Myself. I love these ladies so much. They're super talented and sweet, sweet ladies. I will have all of their channels as well as the playlist in my description box down below. Go check them out and let them know I sent you. DIY number 2. So I have these wooden planks. They're the square version, some corkboard, and this placemat with these coffee cups, latte cups, whatever, I don't know what they're called. They're just cups, okay? So anyways, I am just going to put one of the planks down and measure around all of the little individual pictures, and I'm going to just cut them all out so that they fit nice and evenly onto the little planks. Then I'm going to take one of the glue sticks from the Dollar Tree and I'm just going to go around the plank and just smear some glue all over it. Look at that, huh? Look how fancy I am. Anyway, I thought it would be better to use the glue than the Mod Podge for this particular project. So then I'm just going to take a piece of the mat, and that's it. I'm just going to cover the wood plank. That's it for this particular part. It wasn't that easy, guys. Then I took one of the crates from the Dollar Tree and this truffle Waverly chalk paint, and I covered the entire crate with it. And now I'm just going around the edges of all of these what will be coasters, and I'm just covering the edges so that they look nicer. Then I'm going to take the crate and all of the, well, not all, I'm just going to use one, but I'm going to use one of the coasters to trace, oh my good grief. And then I'm going to cut out all of the cork pieces. And then once they're all traced out and cut out, I'm just going to put a piece of cork on the bottom of the crate and one on each of the coasters so that the furniture piece does not get scratched when you place them down. And then once that's done, I just put them in the crate, and here they are. I think they're super adorable. I really like how these came out. Let me know what you guys think. I want to let you know I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. I will have all of those links in my description box down below. Come on over and say hi. I would love to hear from all of you. DIY number 3. I have this beautiful placemat that I got from the Dollar Tree, of course, and I'm just going to cut it down so that I can get rid of the round corners on the placemat. And I'm just using this little finger knife thing I've seen people use. Oh my gosh, that thing's incredible, guys. It makes cutting so much easier. I love it. Anyway, so now I am taking a piece of foam board and I'm just tracing that out, and I'm going to glue the placemat right to the foam board. And then I'm going to take some of these bamboo slats that I got off of Amazon, and I'm just marking where I need to cut this. I'm going to go all around. Nope. Yes, I do. No, I don't. No, I don't. So I am going to just cut 2 of them, one for the top and one for the bottom of this sign. And then once I get that done, I realize, my goodness, those sides are ugly. So I'm going to take some more of those slats and I am going to measure and cut them. And they're just going to be to hide the foam board because, like I said, that was ugly. And I'm just leaving them in their natural color. I love the way it looks. And then I'm just hot gluing them right to the edge of the pictures. Picture. There's only one. Then once I have the sides covered, I'm just going to flip it over and take a piece of twine, and I'm just going to hot glue it to the back so that there is a hanger. Then I'm going to take some of that craft paper from the Dollar Tree and I am just going to cover the back to give it a more finished look. Then I take some more of that twine that I'm so in love with and I'm just going to wrap it around my fingers a few times and make a cute little bow to put on the picture. Then once I decide where I'm going to place it, I just hot glue it to the picture. And then I do take the tails and I kind of spot glue them so that they kind of look wavy. You'll see what I mean in just a second. But I thought it looked really pretty that way. And that's it for this one. I think it's so beautiful. I really, really like this one. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think. Now on to DIY number 4. So I am taking these cotton pods and those bamboo rings and some of the new Dollar Tree ribbon. I think this ribbon is really nice, guys. If you guys see it, grab it. So I did open up 2 packages of the pods, but only ended up using 1. So this is the first time that I've used these pods, and for this particular project, I thought it was easier to flip it upside down and hot glue it to the ring that way, and that way it was just easier to hold the pods. So anyways, I have one of those tin boards. It's not really tin, but I don't know what it is. It's just one of those metal board things. But anyways, and I have some magnets. So I took 2 magnets and I glued them to the top and the bottom of one of these rings. And then I did end up adding some jute twine to the back because these picture things, they don't have a hanger on them. So anyway, so this is this is the way I am making a like fluffier bow with no wire in this ribbon. Anyway, it worked out. So I just wrapped it around my finger like 3 times so that there were 3 bows on each side and left a little tail. And then I'm going to take some of the twine and I am going to just tie it in the center. And then once I fluff it out the way I like it, I do take another strip and just hot glue it in the center to hide the twine. And then I'm going to just hot glue it to the top of the ring. And then after I do a little more fluffing, I'm just putting the magnet on this picture. That way you can change it out if you want. You can change the ribbon or whatever, you know, for the seasons. So anyways, then I found these laser cut words from the Dollar Tree. They come 2 in a pack. And I just took 1 and hot glued it right to the top of this picture. And that's it for this one. Now, I gotta tell you guys, I had 2 projects that were complete flops. So this one and the next one, I just kind of pulled out of thin air, But I gotta tell you, I love it. Let me know what you guys think. DIY number 5. So I have these little beads from the Dollar Tree, and then 2 of the covers from some candles I got at Walmart, and 2 of the hurricane vases, and then some of these bamboo sticks that I got from Amazon. All the stuff I got from Amazon will be in my storefront, and the link to that is in my description box down below. So I'm placing the candle, the vase on the candle topper. And then I'm taking the bamboo sticks and I'm just measuring how tall I need them. And then I end up cutting a total of 24 of these sticks. And then I'm going to take one and hot glue it right to the candle topper. So what I do is I put one on, and then I put one directly across from it. And I do that until I figure out the spacing and how many I can put in between each one. And I do end up using a total of 12 per candle topper. If that makes sense. So, and then I'm just going to hot glue the vase right in the center so that it doesn't move around and end up cracking. And then I'm going to continue just placing these wood pieces onto the topper to kind of surround the vase. Then I'm going to take more of the ribbon that I used for the bow on the wreath, the little wreath anyway, with the cotton pods. And I am going to go around and glue it to the little wood sticks. Now this is for 2 reasons. 1, it looks cute, and 2, and more importantly, it stabilizes everything by kind of just holding it all together. So I did pull it pretty taut just so that it would, again, hold together. Then I flipped one of them over, and I am just going to hot glue 4 beads onto the bottom of one of the candle toppers. And then I'm taking some of the LED battery operated candles I got from Amazon as well. And I just put them inside, and that's it. Look at how beautiful they came out. I really love the simplicity of it. I was gonna put bows on it, but decided against it. Let me know if I should have or not. But I would like to thank Missy, Emily, and LaParsha for putting together this amazing playlist. I love it so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out. If you're new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I hope you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. And share with your family and friends, and I will see you next time.